Imagine a farm, but not the kind you're thinking of. No simple cows grazing in fields. No ordinary chickens clucking in barns. Instead, farms where alligators are raised for survival. Where snails are worth more than gold. Where ants, crickets, and even pearls are carefully cultivated like luxury products. Around the world, farmers have found incredible, strange, and sometimes shocking ways to raise animals, not just for food, but for medicine, fashion, science, and even survival. Today, we're counting down 7 of the most unusual animal farms on Earth, places so unique, you won't believe they actually exist. Let's begin. Number 7. Alligator Farms, United States. When you hear the word farm, danger probably isn't the first thing that comes to mind. But in the southern United States, especially Florida and Louisiana, there are farms dedicated entirely to raising alligators. These massive reptiles, some growing over 13 feet long, are bred and raised under strict regulations. Alligator farming began as a conservation effort. Decades ago, wild alligator populations were nearly wiped out due to overhunting. Instead of letting them disappear, authorities allowed controlled farming. Today, these farms serve 3 major purposes. First, conservation. Farmed alligators reduce illegal poaching in the wild. Second, food. Alligator meat is considered a delicacy in the southern U.S. It's lean, high in protein, and often compared to chicken or fish. And third, leather. Alligator skin is among the most valuable leathers in the world, used in luxury handbags, shoes, and belts. But working here is not for the faint-hearted. Farmers must handle aggressive reptiles with lightning-fast reflexes. One mistake can mean serious injury, or worse. These farms are a perfect example of how humans turn danger into sustainability. Number 6. Snail Farms, France. Slow, slimy, and often overlooked. But in France, snails are big business. Snail farming, also known as heliculture, produces escargot, one of the most famous delicacies in French cuisine. What makes snail farms unusual is the precision required. Snails are extremely sensitive creatures. They need the perfect balance of humidity, temperature, and soil quality to survive and grow. Farmers carefully monitor their environment, feeding them lettuce, cabbage, and calcium-rich diets to strengthen their shells. Snails grow slowly, taking months to reach maturity. But once ready, they can sell for premium prices in high-end restaurants. Even more surprising, snails are also used in cosmetics. Snail slime, once considered useless, is now prized for its skin-healing properties and is used in anti-aging creams worldwide. From garden pests to luxury exports, snail farms prove that even the slowest creatures can create fast profits. Number 5. Cricket Farms, Thailand. What if the future of food jumps? In Thailand, cricket farming has exploded into a massive industry. Crickets are raised not as pets, but as protein powerhouses. They require very little water, minimal space, almost no environmental damage. Compared to cattle, crickets produce far fewer greenhouse gases and grow incredibly fast. Inside cricket farms, thousands of insects chirp in warm, controlled environments. Farmers feed them grains and vegetable scraps, making cricket farming both sustainable and affordable. Crickets are roasted, fried, or ground into protein powder and used in snacks, energy bars, protein supplements. Insects may sound strange to some cultures, but scientists believe they could play a key role in feeding the world's growing population. These farms are not just unusual, they may represent the future. Number 4. Ant Farms for Medicine, China. Ants are tiny, but in China, they are raised on farms for something incredibly powerful, traditional medicine. Certain species, especially black ants, are believed to have health benefits including improved immunity, reduced inflammation, increased energy. Ant farms consist of carefully designed habitats that mimic natural environments. Temperature, humidity, and food sources are all controlled. Ants are harvested and processed into powders, capsules, and tonics used in traditional remedies. What makes these farms unique is their scale. Millions, sometimes billions, of ants are raised together in structured colonies. While modern science continues to study their effectiveness, ant farming has been practiced for centuries, blending tradition with agriculture in a truly unusual way. Number 3. Camel Milk Farms, Middle East. Milk doesn't always come from cows. In the Middle East, camel milk farms are both ancient and revolutionary. Camels thrive in extreme desert conditions where cows cannot survive. Their milk is packed with vitamin C, iron, Natural insulin-like proteins. Camel milk is believed to help with diabetes, allergies, and digestion. What makes these farms unusual is the technology used. Modern camel farms now use automated milking systems, climate-controlled barns, GPS tracking for animal health. Camels also produce much less milk than cows, making each liter incredibly valuable. In some regions, camel milk sells for 5 times the price of cow's milk. Once considered a survival food for nomads, camel milk is now a global health trend. Number 2. Pearl oyster farms, Japan. Pearls aren't mined, they're grown. In coastal regions of Japan, pearl farms carefully cultivate oysters to produce some of the world's most beautiful pearls. This process is delicate and slow. Farmers manually insert a tiny nucleus into each oyster. The oyster then coats it with layers of nacre over several years. Each pearl is completely unique, shaped by water temperature, cleanliness, and the oyster's health. Pearl farmers constantly battle pollution, climate change, and disease. One bad season can destroy an entire harvest. Yet when successful, a single pearl can be worth thousands of dollars. These farms are a blend of patience, precision, and art, making them one of the most unusual and beautiful animal farms on Earth. Number 1. Crocodile Farms, Australia. At number 1, the most intense animal farms in the world. Crocodile farms in Australia. Saltwater crocodiles are among the most dangerous predators on the planet. Yet Australian farms raise thousands of them under some of the strictest safety regulations anywhere. These farms exist for conservation, meat, and leather production. Crocodile meat is lean and nutritious, while crocodile leather is used in high-end fashion brands. But what truly sets these farms apart is the danger. Crocodiles are faster, stronger, and more aggressive than alligators. Farmers undergo intense training to work safely around them. Many farms also serve as educational centers, teaching visitors about crocodile behavior and conservation. These farms are proof that even the most feared animals can coexist with humans, if handled responsibly. From deadly crocodiles to tiny ants, from slow snails to chirping crickets, animal farming around the world is far more diverse than we ever imagined. These farms show how humans adapt, innovate, and sometimes take incredible risks to survive, earn, and protect nature. Which of these farms shocked you the most? And would you ever visit one? If you enjoyed this video, like, subscribe, and turn on notifications for more fascinating stories from around the world. Because trust me, the world is far stranger than it looks. Did you enjoy this video? Check out other clips of Amazing 7 and be sure to subscribe and ring the bell to be notified our latest videos.